Alrighty, my name is William Anderson. I'm the director and writer of Humor Me.
I'm Trey Rutherford. I played AJ. You're looking at me right now.
I'm Jeremy Colwell. I played Jeremy. You're not looking at me right now.
Real original names.
Yeah, so this is our Mobisode. We shot this the same day as the first episode,
Yeah.
and that's actually my shirt that Trey's wearing right now. There's that sexy man right there.
Yeah, that's my shirt. I actually grew my beard back out because of backlash from having a goatee.
You look like Doctor Strange there.
That was the idea. Yeah.
Yeah. The Sorcerer's Supreme.
You know what? I might shave it. I'm gonna shave again. I'm gonna go back.
Do it.
So that's Mary. She'll be in the next episode. Originally, Mary was supposed to be a character that was going to be sort of AJ's love interest throughout the series, but as it went on, I kind of threw away that idea because I didn't really want to go with that.
Behind the scenes, though, Mary was then gonna be a lesbian.
Yes,
correct?
she was.
Yes.
We'll get into that later. Oh, that's Nicole. That's actually Trey's current girlfriend right now.
Like in real life.
Yes, playing Allison Brigance.
Current's a strange word to use.
Well, you know what?
Let's just say girlfriend.
I'm just saying, in case this gets outdated, you never know.
I hope it doesn't. So we're clear. But yes, Will, going back to the name Allison Brigance, Will's choice of names were based almost entirely on people
On
we
real
know in
people,
real life.
Yeah, I just got lazy at one point and I just cast Jeremy as Jeremy.
Like I looked in the script and it said Jeremy like under, and I was like, oh great, cool. We're gonna change that later, right? And then we got there.
No, we never did. So this scene as well, we started off the idea that AJ wasn't able to laugh, and that was the original concept and pitch that I had for the class. And again, that was another thing that kind of like, as the course of the series kind of went away. It was more just a starting point. I really love this scene between both of y'all.
Dating your high school sweetheart for 7 years.
Nicole did a great job.
Yeah, Nicole's awesome in this scene.
Nicole's
you
awesome
also-
all the time.
It's true.
If you look on my forehead, you can actually see a small red dot. I'd actually just picked a scab right before
That's
that.
disgusting.
Well, I think the fans need to know.
That's disgusting. This is also at my house. This is not in an actual studio. You'll see this chair, this recliner chair, used multiple times, which I kind of noticed. We love that chair, but we kind of. This isn't the same place as the waiting room, too. We just put some books.
Yeah,
in the
it's
back.
right there. That corner.
That
is the
corner
waiting
is the
room.
waiting room. We just put books in the back. We're like, yeah, that'll work.
If you notice, my shirt was not all the way buttoned as it is here in the previous shot in the waiting room because I hate my shirt being buttoned that much. That was for the mic.
Which we didn't end up using in any
Yeah,
other
it was
episode.
just the first
We
episode.
were using lavalier mics, and we had to switch back and forth between Nicole and Trey. But then we decided that there's the arm
This was Will's attempt at saying, "Hey, promotion. Armed Forces, Thursday nights."
Yeah, I was president of the Armed Forces currently, and I was like, yeah, why doesn't he go to improv troupe? Improv's funny. I like improv. We're all, well, Jeremy and I are part of Trey sometimes. Will
Yeah, Trey
participate
basically, yeah.
in improv.
Everyone needs an audience.
Oh, yeah, and she's
That's what I say.
asking to sign the form and just walk out.
Her delivery of that line is
I think they're
hysterical.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frick.
Oh my god.
Here comes. Your shirt's unbuttoned now.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything else, continuity was a big deal, except for the buttoning of my shirt.
This is
Oh, fun fact, that's me. Like,
Yeah, that's Jeremy's
Jeremy.
number.
That's
I
Jeremy's
swear to
number.
Susan.
Like I was somewhere important, and I just get a text, and it's like, "Hey, I'm about to blow up your phone, but like, don't worry about it." And then for the next like 10 minutes, it was just, "Hey." I was somewhere like pretty important. I think I was like in a really big meeting or something.
So this is Mary, as you probably know. If you're watching this video, then you know who that is.
Hopefully you've seen the series.
On my phone, every time I gave the phone to Dana Brigance, who plays Mary, I had a new meme that I put on.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
This is also like right after the Falcons blew a 25-point lead, so I had the SpongeBob meme of Plankton saying, "Assert yourself, SpongeBob," and so it was the SpongeBob Matt Ryan meme.
Damn.
You can look it up; it's pretty funny. But Dana frequently broke character to laugh, and she hated me.
Yeah, we had a hard time filming this episode, just because you'll see in a bit, we had a lot of improvisation from our good improvers who are actually part of the improv team. Dana is a part of the improv team, and we're about to see in a second Nick and Aspen as Will and Elaine. That's a shout out to two of our very close friends who used to go here as well, who are both in improv.
It's a wonderful shot, by the way, of them like walking in.
We had to do it several
Yeah,
times.
very, very
Jeez, that was beautiful.
nice little shot.
No worries, my brother.
Doing a bit of the prov.
Doing a bit of the prov.
Prov.
Another one of my favorite lines of this episode is, I think he says, what is it? I'll be your pilot, your co-pilot,
And this road we call
and
life.
this road we call life. Classic Wanderson dialogue there.
Super intense.
Yeah.
We just never been
This is I enjoyed this episode a lot. I think it's really funny. I know we got our feedback. Our teacher wasn't too happy about it just because of the shooting location, but I think it has some of the best like writing lines wise. Like the Frozen bit at the beginning is really great.
And this is also, I mean, these rooms are where the actual improv
track, yeah.
practices,
Oh,
right?
yes.
The armed farces.
I thought like, I was trying to think where would be another place that they could practice, like Blackbird,
Right, yeah.
which we tried to get in many times, but we'll get into that later too.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Aspen.
Double the crowd we normally have. We're
Aspen.
going to be doing some
My favorite thing here is Nick just nodding in the background. If you know Nick, you know that is his thing.
That's what he does in improv.
He's a background nodder. It's very fun.
Really? No suggestions?
What was the last movie?
Alright.
So,
I'll just get one from Will.
I love this one.
What was the last
That would be Frozen.
His delivery on that was good. I also love this shot right here of y'all two.
Yeah, it's a
your,
really
your reaction. This back and forth is really funny too, of them just being so completely serious.
I'm not gonna say why I find this funny, but if you know anything about our friends, you would know that it's funny that Nick Landon is wearing a Dare hat.
Yeah. This took a couple takes.
Oh my
too.
god, yeah, it did.
How would you know?
I know everything about her.
Now this shot right here was probably the worst. I think we did this one at least 10 times because Trey and Dana kept on laughing because every single time we'd had to keep Nick and Aspen yelling and like talking throughout the scene, and Nick kept on improvising and he'd frequently say,
They were talking about Aspen's sister and her hot, tight, sweet vagina, and how she gives great beaches.
there goes me.
That's Will cameo number 1. He makes a second cameo later in the series.
But yeah, we had to do it a couple times. You can see it in the bloopers.
Shout out to Blackbird.
I know,
Coffee.
right?
Yeah,
I
shout
was
out
like, he sets it down and makes sure
It's in frame. I told Trey
Chris.
specifically, I was like, make sure
Right.
you see the logo out.
So I think this was shot in March, right?
Yes.
This episode, and it was set 3 months earlier, so winter time. This was probably the first hot day of March, and I was like, I am wearing a damn vest and a long sleeve shirt and jeans. I was dying.
You look good though, man.
Thank you, man.
I was always trying to the one thing that I had a trouble with was like thinking about the time frame of when all like when AJ broke up and like how long Jeremy and AJ knew each other for.
Right.
I have a question. Were they just there, or did
Yes,
you?
they were
They
just
were there.
That's awesome.
And we just asked Julia Melvin, is who I picked up there. And we're like, hey, do you mind if we do this? And she was like, sure.
That's
Also, this is one of my
And
favorite shots of the series, by the way.
And I slipped right there.
Yeah.
I slipped. I actually busted my arm up pretty bad.
I love
Yeah, that
this
really
little,
hurt.
you little dude. You posing there. Waiting for. Another little continuity error coming up. We didn't actually mean to take. Trey was supposed to have his headphones on the entire time. This is a cool little ring shot. Yeah. Look at him. I love how it's not even like a nice ring.
Right,
though.
it's
It's like
it literally looks like you just took a car ring,
Yeah,
right?
basically.
Like off a keychain.
But yeah, this episode again.
Character trait, open shirt.
You're gonna be seeing a lot of open shirt Trey. I originally had this idea of like, okay, I wanted to do this with no dialogue, just have music, because I used to do a symphonic band. I'm a big fan of like classical music, and so I always thought that was a great. I just thought it'd be cool to kind of visually tell that with the music, Another continuity error coming up here with Trey. It's going to cut back to him holding it with two hands. Well, actually, no, that's
The continuity error is the first time.
Yeah, the first time, yeah,
Just my right hand,
and
and then I go.
yeah. This is great. This kick right here.
Fun fact, I actually kind of hurt my knee on it.
Yeah, that
I kind of locked my knee out.
That tree-
kick.
Julia Gaskin. Actually, Beth is someone. She's also in that shot. Someone I did theater with back, like when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
This year.
small world.
We're still promoting proper taking out the trash and recycling there, just so everyone knows.
Yes.
My idea was I just throw it like behind me, and they said no, we have to be environmentally conscious.
Yeah, I thought that was a bad idea. I did not want it. There's another shot coming up here that was.
We actually had to buy this car for this scene.
No, that's just your.
It's product placement.
This one took a couple takes because the crew was laughing. Just at Trey. His face, right? I love when you just slam your.
If you look on the left of your screen at that white thing on my windshield, that's a dead spider. It's still there.
Also, you can see
Badass.
bird poop.
No, that's
that's
the
spider.
dead spider.
That's the
Yes,
spider.
that's the dead spider.
Did it fall as it was?
The Zap Pursuit, bro. The only product placement we had throughout the entire series. We were the only one to get product placement, though.
That's awesome.
This is another one of our mobisodes. You can see this little. It almost. I think it's a hair that's shining. We never figured out what it was, but there's good old Susan.
Susan in this one was not Jeremy. It was one of the crew members.
Yes, I think it was Micah.
I think so as well. You can kind of start to see the beard growing back a little bit if you pay attention. If you don't, I understand. It's a minute detail.
That was a quick shoot too. You will return April 5th. Yeah.
Spring break.
Spring break. Here's right after.
Oh, is this the?
This is right after spring break.
Turn it
This
up.
is your first episode.
Oh yeah, that is.
So this is also the day after dance marathon because I had no clean shirts to wear to the shoot, and so I just wore my dance marathon T-shirt.
We also tried to do a little bit something different with the text messages here. I was like, you know what? Let me try my hands at After Effects because I was working it a little bit this semester. I love this bit too of the back and forth. You talking.
want to see you. Maybe this is a chance to
Turn.
reconnect.
The debate that because originally I pitched it to Trey as it's like the devil, the angel and devil on his shoulder. It's like, is she trying to mess with him? And
That's all
obviously she is.
That's all I can think about now is an angel and devil.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shots where I just walk out and my ass is the most prominent thing I've seen. This is actually the Black Box Theater for the theater and dance department.
It is indeed.
We shot this at 9 a.m. in the morning, I want to say?
Yep.
10 a.m. Oh, yeah, because
Oh, there was a class. Yeah, there was a class.
You
I
can
think
see the horrible grain.
I had a test today too. I had a test that day. I remember I was studying for something. Oh no, I was supposed to be on book for a scene.
Yeah.
And I was
There you are. There's
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
So, no.
We did. I didn't write any dialogue for Jeremy originally. Also, this was a pain in the butt to film. I filmed this at a meeting we had for APO, which is our theater honors fraternity, separate, and you can tell just the difference that these weren't filmed together. But anyways, I told Jeremy I was like I didn't write anything for him. I was like just make up what you think would be a horrible comedian joke. I don't like children.
What? Why are you texting?
You did actually write that. You wrote those lines out.
Okay, which
These right here, this right
yeah,
here,
no, but the other stuff I told you
Yeah.
to improvise, and then the year lines I wrote as well.
Yeah.
Come on up here.
Come on up here. It's Ving Rhames. Come on up here.
Arms crossed, serious man.
I love the contrast between both of y'all too. This took me a couple times.
Really? That's what you're gonna say? The contrast
No,
between
it's
us?
like not in a bad.
Wait till the next episode.
Oh,
Karen Will
Contrast.
is a racist.
This took forever
This
to
yes.
shoot. Elizabeth about to cough here. Shout out.
You can look at
Kayla. You can see her
Came
laugh
in
a
the
little
middle with the dreads.
bit. About
Yeah.
to break.
After she believed in love at first sight.
I also I didn't get enough footage of them laughing, so you'll notice that I overlaid a lot of the laughing footage underneath. I reused a lot of it because the continuous. You can hear Kayla's.
I can only watch Kayla because all of Kayla's laughs are completely genuine. And they're so much harder than everybody else's.
Jeremy's
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Here's the start of the bromance. This is where kind of I realized it's like, okay, I like this dynamic between both Jeremy and AJ. You know, this friendship, because part of the idea of humor movie is actually based off real life, not like real, but like relationship experience. Exactly, of like, you know, you don't need someone in your life. It's like the idea of having like you got your buds with you.
Remember how I blew that first take? Like I came back to the door before they called it.
Yes. Oh, you want to talk about blown takes? Just wait. Wait till 7.
Oh man.
Oh,
At the end, I guess.
This is a great day.
Will came in, and we came in. Also, I got a haircut. Will came in and told us that he wanted pretty much any sitcom opening ever, and we just kind of went with it.
He brought up, what was it, Different Strokes?
Different Strokes. Different Strokes was the one.
Just like a montage.
A montage. The little kiss is great. This one.
This is so much
fun. We had
fun.
to shoot this twice. I didn't drink the water.
Oh, I did. I chugged it.
Also, Jeremy, is that a Band-Aid on
It is a
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. I still have the scarf on now. But I was like, I like burst. I was doing some kind of thing like for our APO initiation. And I bursted the door and I slammed my arm on the door and it just sliced me. I didn't realize it till later on though when I was bleeding.
For the first time in a while.
Fun fact,
I'm really happy.
earlier when I said that Jeremy's garbage at this game, he's actually playing NBA.
Yeah, and I'm actually sucking
and he's
so
actually
bad.
terrible.
I think the final
So
score was
that was an ad lib.
What was the original game I said that we were playing? Or was it?
I think it was Destiny. It was something like that. But we saw that you had 2K.
We were like, we're putting 2K.
Yeah.
But then I didn't get to play it because my character didn't get to play it.
I made sure, I was like, Jeremy has to be actually playing the game, because I've noticed in movies and films, like sometimes people will be playing the PS4 and their PS4 controller won't be on, and that bugs the hell out of me.
I think you would enjoy it.
I completely suck at 2K. I think the score for this game that I was playing was like 9 to 30.
Also,
by the time it was
originally we were going to use the picture. Our good friend Allison Esposito was going to be the girl, the in the After Effect, but I just got lazy and was like, I don't really want to.
Well, Jeremy actually didn't show me any picture. It was a blank screen.
Yep, it was indeed.
Oh, this is great.
This is
So,
great.
alright, so
there
before,
yeah.
right before we shot this, there was this poor girl, and I felt so bad for her because she was walking like on the left side, you see the sidewalk, and she was like, I'm so sorry, I'm interrupting. I was like, I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Here comes another great ass shot right here. Trey Rutherford.
Right there.
Boom!
This
right there.
brought to you by Beta Kai.
Look at those buns.
Look at them buns. So originally this episode, actually, I was going to get Mary to come back. And my idea was that AJ was going to end up meeting Mary for a blind date. And that he was going to try to go in and like kiss her. But then Mary's like, no, I'm a lesbian. I'm not into you. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, no, I'm not into men.
AJ who?
But Dana wasn't available for shooting, so
we did a bit instead.
we did a Mighty Python.
Oh, this is me, by the way. The voice,
which is super obvious.
If you couldn't tell,
who was supposed to be the dad? I don't know, but I just remember getting there. You're like, oh yeah, you're gonna do the dad.
I kind of assumed it was gonna be Will.
I thought I was originally gonna do it, but I was like, they're probably gonna be able to tell it's my voice, because technically I'm not supposed to be in the series. You made
two cameos.
Two cameos.
We've already seen the first
Take
one.
your daughter to dinner. Finally. What is that?
This was awkward. This was real. We had to wait for a train in the background.
Oh yeah,
and it went on because you know how trains are.
This is also at my house too.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I'd
The
say
majority of this series is shot at
I'd say 80% of the.
Shout out to Andy Stanisic, Will's roommate,
Yeah.
for letting us come and do early morning shoots.
Yeah.
Like only time we're available. Is Jeremy back?
You ran into her dad.
Still,
I love
sucking
it,
at
but
2K.
I don't want to talk
That's
about
the
it.
same. That's the same 2K like match too. I didn't start it over.
You're smart, funny, and talented. You gotta meet the right person for
Here
you.
comes the big reveal we're waiting for.
Hey, you want to hang out here tonight? I'll teach you how to not suck at this.
A lot of people were confused originally. They were like, how does he not know that Susan,
Yeah,
that's the same
I
Susan?
get that a lot.
But AJ never specifically tells,
No, I'm good.
AJ never tells Jeremy that Susan is her name. If you notice that throughout the series.
Yeah, I kind of assumed he wouldn't. Anyway, like
he barely even mentions that he was with a. This is probably the best text effect just because of
I like the moving.
the movement of it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Title card. All right.
Come down the last 2 episodes.
Here we go. What about the climax?
Oh, this is the
All
one.
up in this.
I tell you, man, I think pizza's very overrated.
I like this
I'm so
POV
sorry.
shot that we
That was awful.
Jeremy had a couple lines here that he improvised. One of my favorite. I think I like the previous one. What was it? Nah, man, I've never been to Vermont.
Hey, man.
So yeah, here the beard is making
Hey,
a
dude.
slight comeback.
But,
So I figured that Jeremy and AJ probably knew each other of the
For a while.
POV. They've known each other for maybe like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
You know, they're
The bros.
bros. They're
Grown
hanging
up.
out all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
You know, and so
Hey,
he's been like, "Well,
I know I've
where
been
you
busy
been
the past couple of
week,
days,
man?
but
I'm
what
barely
about
been
me
able
and
to
you
see
just
you."
have a
Originally, we were
guy-
debating on the idea is like if this was too creepy that he was waiting for him
Yeah.
at the door.
Just
Yeah,
me.
we had we
I tell you what, I go
actually
to
no. We said they were going to see the blue
No,
chair
so
again, but
bros.
oh no, they will.
It's
In
coming
the
up.
next shot.
But I'm saying
originally the chair was supposed to be there
Yeah.
while I was waiting.
Oh, that's
for
right.
it.
we
could-
decided
We decided to put me on the door.
yeah, we decided it was too creepy,
Yeah.
and we thought that this was a little bit better for AJ because it makes him seem kind of more pathetic.
I did the phone. It's like,
You
From
forgot
focus
your
and
phone.
Trey's out of focus. Hey, you forgot your phone.
Hey, what are you doing? You're forgetting your phone.
a cameo by the girl in my background is my god sister who I love dearly. Oh my god, that's absolutely wonderful.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa. They
Yeah,
want me
I
to
want-
whoa in the
yeah,
background.
I wanted to get that in focus.
Also, fun fact: Susan Hot is actually Will, and he is still in my phone as Susan Hot.
Jeremy getting a couple of games from my Blu-ray collection. The chair. There's a return of the chair.
I don't know what.
Shut it.
The only
Hey, what
concerns I have about this is
Do you love-
Jeremy. This shot is so overexposed in the
Yeah.
background. Like Trey, it looks
I don't
normal
even know what
right
you're
here because
talking about.
the light's coming on to you.
I think that was the first time we dropped the F-bomb.
No, we
No?
dropped it. Nick dropped it.
Oh yeah, I think Nick.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I meant by like,
By you, I think, maybe.
yeah, I think so.
So you're AJ the Crazy.
Nick said I've wasted 10 years of my fucking life with you or something
Well,
like
look,
that.
it makes you feel any better. I didn't know that she was your Susan in the first. What?
That Chevy Chase poster in the back is there because of me. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna go into details.
Oh,
but,
he stole it basically.
I stole it from a store, from a very popular store.
Oh, this took like 8 times.
Yeah, it did because I got the script like the night before, and I was going to bed. I was like, I'm just gonna see what I got in the morning. And lo and behold, there's a
The
full
monologue.
Which Jeremy won best monologue for.
I did win
Award.
a best
You know I
monologue.
wouldn't be with her if
Academy
I knew
Award.
I didn't know that was an award category. But I don't know why Leo.
I didn't even
I don't know why
think-
Leo hasn't won that.
There's also a bit here that didn't. When we were watching it in class, people like half the people got and half the people didn't. The fourth wall break, which we decided on
That day.
That day.
I think we were just also tired.
Yeah.
Like, let's just do it.
Yeah, Savvy was like, yeah, like our camera operator. She thought it was
There
funny.
it is. And in
That's
case
wonderful.
you don't get the joke,
I had to explain it to my class, which was the most awkward part because my teacher
Oh,
was
that's
like,
rough.
my teacher was like, "What is? I don't understand." And I was like, "Well, we're playing off the idea. It's like the trope of like a white and a black character.
Yeah.
You know, the,
Oh my
like,
god.
how-
you can't just say it's not black and white.
Right, and then have
And then, like, not address the fact that.
oh man.
But I always find that weird how it's always like the black best friend on
Oh.
that's adorable.
That's a real. So, the three of us are actually all best friends.
Basically, yeah.
So
if you guys didn't
that's
know
why
by
this
now.
project was so much fun
Yeah.
to work on.
Finally, the credits. Our teacher said if we didn't have credits,
But by the way,
Man,
it's not
family.
James Rutherford, it's Trey. I go by Trey. Oh, and Burnett's Blueberry Vodka, yes, that is water in there, but I swear to God, it still had the taste.
I was
So
gonna
it
ask
was
about
still
that.
disgusting.
I was gonna ask about that because Trey's no stranger to using actual alcohol when you when it
That's
needs to
true.
be water.
Yeah. That's a nice little gulp there.
Yeah, so we're recording this the day before our college graduation. So let's not jinx it. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt, it's because this episode happens about an hour after the last one ends.
Yeah. At least that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
Well, originally there was a whole there's a whole debacle about what happened with it because the shooting location for where AJ.
Wait, can I say that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, well, I just want to start. Can I say that?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
So I actually got to write this episode of Straight Talking, and it was a lot of fun because doing this experience really got me more into film. And Jeremy and Will are both already super into film.
I love this shot, by the way. I told,
Great to see you
what was it, Savvy, I was like, or I know, I told Ellie, who plays, this is Susan, by the way,
Ellie Porter.
Who did a fantastic job. She did a great job of keeping Susan still sort of like manipulative, but not like bitchy.
Yeah, exactly.
But I told Ellie, I was like, wear something that makes you seem like you're about to have sex. Like, was the best way to describe it. That's a horrible thing to say. But
Will actually texted me and said, "How do I say this to someone?" I said, "Well, you just kind of say it and see what happens."
Just trying to say it.
Oh, where you? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, but yeah, I got to write the episode, and it went through a few changes before we actually shot it. But I mean, the final product looks fine. We added in this bit where AJ is writing because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do at a table. The original location was supposed to be back in Blackbird at the bar, and I was supposed to be drinking because I'm on a bender. And when we decided this is a shot at the village, I said, I don't think I can legally bring an open container of alcohol out to the village.
You wouldn't fight for anything.
So, and yeah, like it could be with water, but still.
It would also be weird, like AJ. The other thing I thought of was like AJ like drunk. I didn't want to like drink drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did like pound a shot and then take a pull and probably drive. We're not promoting that. So we're
I'm just saying that they met somewhere, that they walked. He didn't actually pick up keys or anything. Also, you can see we shot this a couple. We had a trouble shooting in this location just because of the light. It was towards the end of the day.
It was hot.
It was hot as all get out, and you can tell they're getting kind of sunburned. Ellie especially too.
Fine, here it is.
Well, Ellie actually, I think, had just come from the pool.
Yes,
Ellie's.
And I had just come from being inside because, as you can see, I'm very pale. That was a big deal, apparently. When that's a mug. That is a mug. Ellie wanted a picture. I was like, I don't know how to draw things, so I drew a mug.
And maybe that makes me weak.
I love Ellie's
can't take
reaction
the
right
heat,
here.
but
Just
I went to the bridge that day.
her kind of taking everything
With a
in,
ring in
Susan
my pocket.
herself, because Susan, I didn't want to make her just like a completely bitchy character.
Right.
Like and Ellie did a great job of
But I
like
didn't fight for
finding
you.
that balance.
Yeah.
And I think Trey and I talked about this too, like especially this monologue right here that he's given to her.
Well, are you coming?
It's
or
sort of
not?
like indicative of like a lot of the stuff we've dealt in our own relationships as well.
Yeah, I think it's like everybody's been there, so or at least most people have, so you can probably relate to it. Yes, those are different shoes.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
But and the whoa, the stop sign,
Whoa sign.
Yeah.
Whoa.
different shoes, same outfit, and that's me.
Who's that handsome man right there?
Is that Chris Evans? No, it's
It's just.
Are you fully
it's
naked?
James. No,
No,
I was actually wearing shorts. Damn. So, but that's Will Anderson's bed. Fun fact. That's me. I don't know how I had that huge scratch down my arm.
I love this shot. I love the shot. I love your performance in the shot. I do.
Well, I had no idea what to do because.
Well, yeah, there's that video of me explaining.
Yeah.
Like it's like
All right,
you're looking into a
yeah.
mirror.
Yeah, check out the
And
bloopers. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Also, by this point, Susan and Jeremy had broken up.
Yeah.
That was in the original draft. I don't know.
Oh, that's so
and
right. That was
Revenge of the
original,
Chest Hair. So I don't. In case you go back and watch it, keep that in mind.
Season.
well, I mean,
So
I think
Yeah.
it also I think people kind of get that like that they didn't really like see
Work
each
out,
other.
they don't work
Yeah.
out.
It's like a one
There's
day
that car again that we
Yeah.
had to buy.
I was like, we had a couple different. I'm surprised. My editor, Stephanie, we had a couple different shots of Trey walking up the stairs, but I like this one as well. It keeps it simple, keeps the pace kind of.
This is my apartment, by the way. This is Jeremy talking.
Yeah.
And that's my little hub thing.
And you can creak.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that door was
The creak.
a pain in the butt.
Hilariously though,
I have to say this, and I have to say
Will
now,
text me and was
I've
like,
never
"We're
said
gonna
it.
shoot at this time or whatever." And I was like, "Cool," but in the text it also said, "We're gonna shoot at your place at this time." I just didn't read the your place part.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So-
so he drove up.
yeah. So so this scene is actually based on a real conversation that Jeremy and I had one time, It was Deep Roots 2015.
2015, yeah.
Deep Roots 2015.
It's 2017.
And
Congratulations.
yeah, so I pretty much tried to recreate it verbatim, but because it was Deep Roots,
And spend another day.
I couldn't,
Yeah.
and we're gonna leave it there. But
It's awful.
yeah, these words are not the original ones I wrote either.
We are apart.
I just kind of started looking at Jeremy because I said, "You have to be there. I have to look at you to
Yeah.
do this."
And I hope you see it.
And yeah, I just kind of went for
There's
it.
one thing that I'm
But also,
Oh yeah.
we shot this like 4 times, and there were people
Oh my
that lived
God,
in
yeah.
1023 behind me, and then the one next to it, I think 1024 or something.
Yeah.
And they just blatantly walked through the shot. It's obvious because there's a camera in the doorway. I'm pouring my heart out to no one, and like they just walked through, and they're just like, "Oh, sorry." It's like,
And he got to the very
Camera
end of the
number 2.
monologue.
There he is.
Yeah, Will.
And there it is.
Yeah, the bros back together. This is
My
the.
best friend.
I told Trey this is originally what I wanted. And, since when he was writing the script, I was like, this is the one thing that the stipulation of what I wanted is that when he's coming back, he's gonna end up like with Jeremy. Like he's gonna end up choosing him. But the monologue itself, he's talking to her.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is. But because we're all big Marvel fans,
Yeah, we had to have an after.
We
credits.
had to put
Yeah.
a post-credit scene.
Any last words on
really your first time.
experience with Humor Me?
It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of
That
fun.
tank says Como Estas Beaches, BACHES, and it has a shark on it.
I was never really that interested.
I love it. It's my summer tank.
It's a wonderful.
But
tank.
last thoughts. I had a great time.
No, I did too.
I
Most
thought
definitely.
like this definitely was a great awakening into film, and since it ended last week, I already started writing some more stuff.
There it is.
Turn up.
So
Alrighty.
so we're
Be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout.
here. It is. Yeah, Yellow Bros Productions. Is that a company name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's our company.
It's canon.
That's
It's
the end of
canon.
season 1.
Supporting
All right. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
listening.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Tune in. Maybe we'll do something else in the future.
Maybe.
Who knows?
You know,
All right.
hey, that sounds about right.
Peace out.
That's been awesome.